So I'm right there with you. Like I'm a big believer. Like it's kind of what we were talking about with like the honesty piece, right? Like it's foundational, and it's found like my faith is foundational for me too, and it's the cornerstone of everything that I'm building in in the business world. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that with everybody I'm always like, hey, let's talk about coaching and speaking stuff, and then after that we're going to talk about Jesus stuff right away.
Right.
It's not always like that. But I mean, like, I do have clients that are, faith based people too. And we always have like a very, honest conversation about it. But often when they are, as faith led as I am, we will like start our sessions in prayer. Because I mean, I think it's important to invite Jesus into everything that we're doing. Again, not that you're doing that with everybody all the time, particularly, in the professional world. Sometimes that's not the right place for it always, but it's still a foundation to who we are and to how we are interacting with those around us. So I absolutely love that. Totally agree with you. Um, so as we kind of wrap up the show here, I mean, and we're still kind of early on in 2025. So what's on the horizon for you for this year? What are your goals?
So I've got a bunch, but I haven't written any of them down. So it's
Okay.
probably a problem. I know you're supposed to write them down, but so on a personal level, I have kind of always been the chubby kid ever since I was a kid.
Mm,
Kid. And so it's always been a goal of mine to get a little more fit. And
mm.
now that I'm kind of older, everybody else is caught up in the unfitness, which is great. But I'd like to, eat a little better, hit the gym a little more often. I've been doing good since my New Year's goal,
Love
pretty
it.
solid. So I hope to keep that going. Um, I want to make sure that my focus is on my to be present for my family, for my
Yeah.
5 kids and my wife. Um, I want to learn and grow more spiritually, read scripture more often, say better prayers, attend
Mm,
more church events and things, and read more books.
love
Not
it.
not spiritual books necessarily, but just books in general. I've not been a great book reader
Mm,
ever, and so I really enjoy books, but I have a hard time finding time to sit down and read them. And
yeah.
so Audible has been awesome. I've started
Love it.
listening to them. It's not quite as good. I don't retain as much,
Yeah.
but at least I'm getting something, and so I've been doing that. Um, on a professional level, I am mostly trying to make friends. I live on LinkedIn. I am networking constantly. I'm
Mm-hmm.
here in Utah, and so I go to lunch almost every day with somebody that I meet from
Love
LinkedIn,
it. Yep.
so that I get a real. I don't just want a bunch of connections, right, on LinkedIn. I want real relationships because I
Mm,
feel like that's good for everybody, whether business comes from it or not. I feel like it's good to know people, understand them, and then if business happens to come from that, you know where to send it, and it's great.
yep.
And so making friends, and obviously helping other people. My service is my love language, which is
Mm,
another thing going back to faith, right? A big thing that Jesus preached was service, and um, it's the thing that I love the most. The hardest thing for me is to try to charge people for my service. The money issue is the hardest part. So as a professional, I need to like work those together somehow. But I would love to find more ways to serve people
mm.
professionally, whether that's making deals with them, and buy even if it's just buying their product, right? Just
Yep.
somebody's got a product that I use anyway, and I meet them. Let me buy yours instead, and it can be as simple as that. It's not really a change or something that's tough for me to do, but I would like to just find ways to help other people succeed. And then obviously, as we all want to increase our income,
Yeah.
I would like to make more
Yeah.
money
We can
professionally.
twist your arm on that one.
Yeah, yeah. Um, so I just plan to work harder and work smarter. I know some people like to say
Mm.
work smarter, not harder. I think if you do both, you're going to be better off.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm right there with you.
yeah, you've probably seen the T-shirt. It says, "The harder I work, the luckier I get." Right?
Yep.
It's true, and so I plan to just work my butt off, put the hours in, make a lot of friends, and I think I'll see more success from that. And so those are kind of my goals for the near future.
I love it, man. Well, I've got a book recommendation for you if you're interested.
Absolutely.
So it's a sales book if you like that kind of thing.
I do.
It's called The Challenger Sale. I don't know if have you heard of that?
I've read it. Yeah. I've got a
I
physical
love
copy
it.
actually at my house.
I love it, man. So that's one I go back to time and again. That one's got so many gold nuggets.
It's probably been 10 years since I read it, so
ooh, okay.
maybe I'll go pull it out. Thanks to you for your recommendation. I I
Well,
can't even think of anything from it off the top of my head, so that means I haven't read it enough.
Yep. So maybe for a revisit. I love it. Well, Nick, if anybody out there, either wants to connect or maybe they're interested in some, custom software solutions, what's the best way to get in touch with you? Where can they find you?
So I'm on LinkedIn all
Hmm.
day long. That's the easiest way to get me. I work at Red Sky Engineering. If you
Hmm.
want to email me directly, it's just nick@redskyeng.com. But yeah, I'm happy to connect, do video calls. They don't have to be recorded podcasts, but people that are not from Utah, right? I'm happy to jump on a video call and meet them in real life. We do high-end custom software solutions, which is it's not for everybody, and I get that.
Hmm.
But if you'd like to learn more about it, or we also have a referral partner program where you can make money by helping us find people. Happy to talk
Hmm.
to you about that. If you just want to talk about, faith or what your favorite food is or whatever, I literally love people. So please reach out if anybody sees this and wants a new friend. I'm happy to be that friend and connect and see if there's benefit. There's going to be a benefit to our relationship. Where that is, we might not know, but there will be one. So I'm more than happy to meet you and see
I love
and
it.
connect in real life.
Yeah, man. Well, so I'll make sure to leave all those links in the show notes so people can find you. Super easy. But Nick, thank you again for coming on. This has been fantastic.
Yeah, not a problem. Thanks for inviting me. My first podcast, love it. Been a great experience. I really appreciate it.
Well, say you did a good job. But anybody out there listening, make sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. We have a powerful story of growth, resilience, and success. So I'm always looking for incredible guests just like you who bring insights and real-world experience to purpose-driven progress. So if you or somebody you know would be a great fit, make sure to head down to the show notes and hit the guest link. I'd love to hear from you. And let's share your journey with an incredible audience. And if you're loving the show, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what's next. And be sure to send it to a friend.